This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
Oh, hey, what's happening? I'm sorry, I was just finishing this binge that I had going on. And you look, it's a lot of great TV on right now. And for this segment, I start off the show with a segment called One Time for Your Mind. All right, so first of all, thank y'all for tapping in to the season 6 premiere of the indie show, All Things Indie. It's your man, Mastrmynd. All right, first segment, I just tell y'all what's on my mind. And what's on my mind right now are 3 great shows that I think you guys need to binge right now. All right, number 1, the first one. If you like food, especially barbecue, I want y'all to tap in to this show that's on Food Network. But knowing y'all stream everything. So look on Discovery Plus. It's called Barbecue USA. The 2nd season has just finished, and we have this celebrity chef Michael Simon. All right, he goes around to all these barbecue festivals and talks to the teams that are competing in the barbecue festivals, and he follows the teams and see who wins. You see how they prepare all the different meats that they use for these competitions. I love it. I love all 2 seasons. Please binge it. It's on Food Network, or you can stream it on Discovery Plus. Number 2, Justified. Justified just had a special one season anthology. I don't know what you want to call it, but it was about 8 to 10 episodes. If you're a fan of Justified, just like me, Raylan Givens is back, and now they put him in Detroit. It was on FX, so find it on FX or also on streaming on Hulu. It is fantastic. It is so good that you are going to love the final few minutes of the finale. Trust me, if you are a Justified fan, you need to tap in. Last but not least, Lioness. Special Ops Lioness on Paramount Plus. Your girl, she was in Drumline, but you know her from the Marvel movies. She is out here representing to the fullest. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Slim Shorty. Anyway, she is the star of Lioness. It is about this special operations team. In this first season, they are trying to get this bad guy in Iran or somewhere who's financing the bad guys on that side of the world. I don't really want to spoil it, but you need to tap into Lioness, Paramount Plus, watch it, and come back and let me know. Those are my 3 picks for you to binge this weekend or tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so y'all do what y'all want to do. It's the Indie Show, All Things Indie. JS1, play my theme music.
Hey, yo, that time, man. The Indie Show. My main man, Mastrmynd.
The Indie Show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by Mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And I'm gone.
The Indie Show with Mastrmynd.
Hey, one time for your mind. 2 times the million's fine. It's the hip hop and show stopping, fat phone dropping. master of the wheels of steel. I'm your host. It's your man Mastermind, and welcome to the season 6 premiere of the indie show All Things Indie. Show yourself some love. Yeah. Look at here. We are going to have ourselves a great time today. Matter of fact, we are setting it off huge in September. More about that in a second. But you know what it is. It's time for Hello Neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
All right, and Hello Neighbor, if you are new, I'm going to explain everything to you, all right? So I have segments on the show. This is not the type of show where you're going to sit around just hear people talking and droning around. Nope, this show has segments. This show has games. This show has interviews. This show has money being given away. This show is fun. This show is a safe space. This show is secretly a late night talk show. So come on, now's the time to spread the word about the indie show, All Things Indie. If you're watching now, share it with everybody in your social media landscape. All right, tell them to tune in because you're about to have a good time. This is probably going to be the most international show we've ever done before. It's going to be amazing. So it is time for this segment where I kick my shout and show love to the people who show love to me. It is Hello Neighbor. And Hello Neighbor, I got to kick shouts to the fans that hold us down. Our every week, our platinum viewers. If you listen and watch this show 3 weeks in a row and participate in the chat, you get to be on the platinum plaque. And put it back on the screen because I want them to see these folks right here. Big shout outs to Jay Kales. I see you in the building, brother. Is in the building. Nadia Nicole, big shout out. She just joined. Sam Anderson. This might be, if he don't show up today, this is his last time on the platinum flat. And I was waiting to see if Ozzy was going to be on this in the chat room today, because if Ozzy is in the chat room today, he gets to be on the platinum plaque next week. All right. So with that said, let's shout out to them. Thank you so much. And what's that? J. Kell says, oh yeah, my man. He says, another Tuesday to turn up. What up? What up, brother? Yes, sir. It's going down international style. And if you are outside of the United States, I need you to jump in the chat and put your flags up. Put your flags up, people. Let me know where you're coming from. If you're in the States, tell me what state you're from, all right? So put your flags up and represent. The chat room is where it's at. I just need y'all to get crunk in the chat room, because the more active you are in the chat room, the crazier this show gets. Please understand, it's about to be an experience. I think I have dotted I's and crossed T's. I also want to let you guys know about upcoming episodes and shows. So what's going to end up happening is I want you all to know what is coming up on this show in September. I was telling you it's going down in a major way in September, and I'm not lying to you, because look at this lineup right here. Like you see right now, international sensation, international reggae sensation, Kirk Diamond is in the building. All right, that is today. I need the flags in the chat. Put your flags up. Next week, you cannot be late, because my favorite DJ in the whole wide world, DJ JC, currently the DJ for Goody Mob, used to be the DJ for Luda, and he's going to be in the building. It's going down. I mean, it's hip hop's 50th birthday, so you know I'm doing it big. The week after, on the 19th, I have this Beth. She is a R&B singer, and she owns her own indie record label. And last but not least, I have this actor. You've seen him around in everything from Disney to Pineapple Express. It is Jonathan Spencer. Man, this is how we're doing it in September. You do not want to miss it. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on bbclife.com. Get in how you fit in, and welcome to all the people that's out there. Thank you for tapping in. Oh, look at that. Look at Kimberly. Kimberly, what's up? I think the CA stands for Canada. Let me know if I'm wrong. Crispy Ren, I see you. Hey, what up? True Ace is in the building. Job bless. Kirk Diamond in the house. Solid music. Yes. Kimberly with all the diamonds. Look at all the diamond supporters in there. All right. So it is time for a previously on.
We are in it.
Previously on Ready to Die.
So the season finale of season 5's The Indie Show was all about me doing a secret backdoor pilot for a music video show called Mastrmynd TV. And Mastrmynd TV, if you're old enough to remember the TRL days, the Rap City days, you know what I'm saying? I have my own music videos that I'm using based upon the videos collected from We'll Be the Judge of That. And it was a mighty fine backdoor pilot. It was a lot of fun. Your man Kirk Diamond made his surprise appearance on there, and you need to check out where he ended up on my top 5 list. All right, watch that episode. The episode is so much fun. Like I always say, just go to bbclife.com or my page, theindieshow.co, to watch last week's episode. But do it after we finish this one and after the after show. And speaking of after show, you want to stick around because one of our former Will Be the Judge of That champions, Pocahontas, is in the building. It is her unofficial music video release party. We are premiering her video in the after show. You gotta be there, so stick around. We'll give you the link so you can tap in. All right, there we go. I've covered everything. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. I want to introduce today's guest. Today's guest, if you have not been paying attention, he came in for Will Be the Judge of That and just crushed it. 3 weeks in a row, he got the crown. Now this is his episode. He's been touring in Europe, but he made time to rock with us on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, before I bring him to the screen, I want you to see this. Get to know Kirk Diamond.
Oh, come on now. Pop on that screen now. There we go.
So from 94 till now, you know, it's always been music. It's always been reggae music that sustained me in a foreign country and coming from Spanish Town at a young age to Canada without any form of awareness of what this place would be, and to use reggae music to be my expression to all of the evolution of Kirk Diamond, whether you know me from Ballad days and Fade and Mohawk to Rastafari, from multiple Juno Awards.
And the Juno for Reggae Recording of the Year goes to Reggae Party by Kirk Diamond, Cairo McCain, and Finn.
It shows you how important the people feel about what I'm saying, the words that I use. You know what I mean?
We represent reggae music and the culture, and we just want to push it forward in Canada. I know it's not something that is really mainstream in Canada, but it will be.
With the movement of Ariella, one movement. Yeah, one movement, reggae music, Rastafari, one Ariella. See, one movement. It shows you why Dread is so important. This is an album that, you know what I mean, is the journey. Right now with this album, you get the full evolution of who Kirk Diamond really is. You know, big up the movement, one movement, you know, revolutionary scene. Big up Father Finn, the whole gold era scene.
Dread, yeah, I know we dread. Babylon don't love to see the crown on the king, but Jah will never give the power.
You see it, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for the one, the only Mr. International himself, Kirk Diamond. Put your diamonds in the chat room right now. Diamonds up. I want to see diamonds everywhere. Diamonds in the building. What's happening, Kirk?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm pretty good myself. Thank you so much for tapping in and rocking with us. This is your show. You won. We'll be the judge of that. So you are in the hot seat today. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, I think so.
He said he thinks so. Look, man, he got this cool, laid back island vibe going on. All right, I see you. I see you. I'm gonna raise you insanity and craziness. So I hope you are ready. But look at that. Big shout outs to Nathaniel Frey Smith in the building, and Kimberly Shelley up in here. Put them flames up. So put them diamonds in the screen. Look, tell your folks to tap in because Mr. International himself, Kirk Diamond, is in the building. It's about to go down right now. It's time for elevator pitch.
Who the hell do you think you are?
All right, people. So, elevator pitch is when our guests have a certain amount of time to pitch themselves to not only me, but to you. All right? If it's terrible, I get to say, thank you so much for your time, but I'm going to have to let you go. All right? But if it's good, we'll continue on with the show. So, no pressure. All right, my man Kirk, even though I had that awesome dread intro for you, you have 30 seconds to introduce yourself to our lovely audience. JS1 is going to put the timer up there and let you know when to start.
All right. Let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah, well, this is Kirk Diamond, a Jamaican living in Canada. The best reggae music artist you'll ever hear. Nicest dreadlocks you'll ever see. And a frequent watcher of the indie show on Tuesday night.
Okay, look. I gotta give him a W for that one. I gotta give him a W for that one. Look,
that was a cheat code.
I was just like,
he can't send you home.
I know, right? I can't even get mad on that one. Respect, sir. I see you. Hey, look at the diamonds. Look at the diamonds in there. I see you, Whitney. Joseph Luke says the guitarist is a bodman. We got Roshane. Yes, sir. Roshane. All right. Yeah. Kimberly. DeAndre is in the building. And there we go. Good stuff. I can't hate on you. You survived. We gonna move on to the next thing. And it's time for new phone, who this?
New phone, who this? New phone, who this?
All right, folks. In new phone, who this? I'm gonna ask him 10 rapid fire questions. All right. And the only rule is he has to keep it 100. Can you do that for me? Can you keep it 100?
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent. But this show is interactive, people. So if I want you guys to answer the question as well, and we're going to put that stuff in the chat room and on the screen. All right. So now that everyone understands, JS1 surprise us. What's our first question? Which award would you prefer to win? This is a throwback. I like this one. Would you like to get an Oscar, an Emmy, a BET award, a SAG award, or an Image award?
Oscar.
Oscar. Why an Oscar? I'm just curious.
So my parents named me after a famous cowboy star. His name is Kirk Douglas. So I think it would be cool to see a black Kirk Douglas go get one.
Hey, okay, man, that's what's up. Shout out to Michael Douglas's daddy. They all look alike. All right, then. I see you. Hey, look, we learn something new every day. Okay, then. Kirk Douglas. All right, next question. What's your favorite go-to sandwich? All right, let's see how we do things internationally. Tuna, grilled cheese, fried bologna, peanut butter. Since this is international, I'll give you an option of a different sandwich if you do something differently up there in Canada.
No, it's peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly. There we go. But this is okay. What type of jelly? Because people been crazy nowadays. So what type of jelly?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Interesting. Okay, then. I see you.
I think we call it jam, though. I'm not sure if it's jelly. that we.
Oh, hey, it must be jelly because jam don't shake like that. So yeah, so I got you. That's the phrase. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Pause. That's the phrase too. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
My God. Here we go. Wait, Nathaniel is talking about. I guess his sandwich is a pork sandwich. All right, fam.
No, it's not a pork sandwich. It's not a pork sandwich.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat a pork sandwich either. All right. So, does punctuation or the lack thereof bother you in text and tweets?
Yes, unless it's patois. So if you're speaking in English and then it's not really, you're saying there, the THERE when it's supposed to be THEIR. It kind of like it threw me off.
Oh, I got you. Look,
Yeah.
somebody's making me laugh. They didn't call my man a fraud. Look, no, my man is 100%. Look, listen, Kirk. He named after Kirk Douglas. We ain't no besmirching of Kirk Diamond in this place. All right, next question. What 70s, 80s, 90s TV show would you like to reboot?
The Jeffersons?
The Jeffersons. We talking about that. Okay. I'm gonna follow up with who would you cast in your new updated version of the Jeffersons?
See, that's the question I wasn't prepared for.
This is what we do. We ask great questions.
For George, I would say Steve Harvey. For George.
Okay.
What's the wife's name again? I forgot her name.
Louise.
Louise. They have to be funny. Maybe Monique.
Steve Harvey and Monique. Okay, then.
It's just chaotic.
It is super chaotic.
I think it will work though.
Okay, then I can dig that. All right, next question.
All right, let's see. Ooh, let's do this.
What's the title of your autobiography?
As I would say.
As I would say?
Yeah. It's kind of my catchphrase, but it would be as I would say. You know, my autobiography, as I would tell it.
Once again, these people are waiting to answer this question. I have never had a guest stumble on that question. It is like they've been waiting all their lives for someone to ask them, what's the title of your autobiography? It just comes straight off the dome, and I love it. All right, people, remember, this is an interactive show. So if you have a response to one of these questions, put it in the chat, all right? Next question. Do you tip for carry-out meals?
Maybe when I was single.
Yeah.
No, I don't practice that.
Nah. All right. No, I see you. Next question. I don't do that either. It doesn't make sense to me. Look, I walked and drove all the way over there. You did what you were supposed to do. Give me my food.
Yeah, quick.
Oh, we had this question already? Look here. Sir, you know what it is. JS1, after I read this question, I need full screen on this man.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like your grits, Kirk? Cheese, salt and pepper, sugar, butter. And yes, you can combine any and all the answers. People in the chat, I need to know your answers as well. All right.
So, because I'm Jamaican, I think our version of grits is how many corn?
Mm-hmm.
And usually we take it as a porridge. So I'm going to say sugar.
No! What's wrong with you, man? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be
At
laughing.
least I didn't say cinnamon.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, you look. They said cinnamon last week, and that blew my mind. That's why I'm waiting to see what the chat is gonna say, because I know the chat is gonna say something ignorant. I don't know how to feel about your sugar answer, only because of the international implications it has. Because you eating hominy and y'all eating it like porridge, and hominy is just some island grits. So I'm gonna let you slide, since hominy.
But you can't have salt and pepper porridge.
Porridge. It's what, Lord? Who is this? Nathaniel talking about it's a porridge thing. Now, man, I don't know nothing about no. Look, Mary had a little lamb. Who was the girl that was sitting on the tuffet eating curds and whey? Somebody was eating porridge back in the day, and look, nothing good comes from eating porridge. It's in the.
There's no good porridge story. There is no good porridge story. I've never thought about that.
Yes, look, that's why. But grits, grits gonna have you right for the rest of the day. Porridge is gonna get you in trouble. That's all I need to know. That's history right there. Look at that. Look, it's a yard man thing, Calf. Okay, if you say so. Look, they say sugar in porridge, sugar in hominy. It's what they do over there. It's the indie show, all things indie. Kirk, you survived. You've passed this. I'm not going to believe.
But I didn't say cinnamon.
Cinnamon, none of that stuff. Look, man, I'm giving you a pass, all right, for now. You were supposed to eat some grits during this week and come back and let us know.
So I could not find it.
They don't have grits in Canada or in Europe.
I've never seen grits in Canada.
I'm gonna have to call Canada, because Canada, y'all messing up.
I've never seen grits before in Canada.
Somebody call Canada, be like, hey, there's some Quaker oats, some grits. This is blowing my mind.
Oh, you'd have to ask the people in the chat room. I've never seen it. I don't know if they've seen it.
Say, look, I need to get my mind right. People in the chat room, have y'all seen grits in Canada, especially if you're from Canada? Have you seen grits in the store? We'll be right back. We got to pay some bills. It's the indie show.
Nathaniel said that there's no grits here or in the UK.
What? This? No. He said yes, and we do not put cinnamon in porridge. We do put cinnamon in porridge. Look, man, I'm not worried about what y'all eating with porridge. First of all, y'all eating porridge. No grits here. Big shout outs. You watching from the UK, I appreciate you. Oh, are you? Where are you? You in Canada?
No, you don't know where he is. You don't know where that guy is. He could be in Africa.
Mastrmynd. Right? I got everybody's number, man. Don't worry about that. I'm Mastrmynd. I'm calling Mastrmynd for a thing. No grits in Canada. I've never seen it. It's a U.S. thing. Yay, man. Never seen grits in Canada. It's an American thing. Don't recall seeing grits in Canada. Canada. Wait, where's my phone? Hold on. I'm calling Canada. JS want to play a commercial while I call Canada.
As a person that's not really big on fashion, I love our merch. I spent a lot of time developing some dope things that not only you can represent the show you like, but you can also just enjoy some dope different items. Let me show you a couple of things. If you're a cognac lover like me, this Cognac Club joint, that Aries Lounge Cognac Club, what you talking about, man? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? $25.99, available right now. All right, let's check another one. Shoot, had to get spiritual with it. A little Eat, Pray podcast on them. You know what I'm saying? Eat, Pray podcast. Hey, and just to let you know, it goes up to 5X. I got 5X. You can get that joint too. And you can get it extra small, however you want. We got bags, hoodies, all types of things. So, all right, let's get to the next one. For all my people that love, hold on, let me try to get the angle. You love that Aries Lounge. Boom, got that Aries Lounge t-shirt. You know, give me a little bit of the Nintendo vibes. You know, culture, conversation. You know what I'm saying? What was that? Culture, world conversation. Yeah, this one right here. This was like an exclusive. Culture, cognac, conversation. It's not available no more. But just I wanted to say this. Go to vbcmerch.com right now. I repeat, vbcmerch.com mastrmynd.com right now. Get all of these shirts. They have not only t-shirts, they got hoodies, they have bags, they have shower curtains. We got all types of stuff. BBC merch, man. Show some love. Support what we do. Hey, it's the Black Nerds Podcast. Make sure you subscribe right now on Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts every Monday for a brand new episode. Let's go.
All right, man. They jumping in here. Look, man. Canada wasn't answering my phone, so I'm gonna call them later to see what they talking about. Somebody got to get some grits in Canada, and it's going to be me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our music segment. It is We'll Be the Judge of That.
Court is now in session.
So, and we'll be the judge of that. What we like to do is play music videos and interview indie artists. All right. So, we have 3 great indie artists tonight that's going to set it off. My job to you, I need the people in the chat room to watch and listen to the music, and then you can comment in real time. After we've listened to all 3 artists, your job is to vote for your favorite artist. If an artist wins 3 weeks in a row, they will get to be in the hot seat just like Kirk Diamond. All right. They get their own special show, questions built just around them. They get the special treatment. That's how I do my show. It's all about my guests. All right. So our first artist is, believe it or not, from Canada. This young man is a Canadian country music singer. Wait a minute. Canada has country music, but they don't have grits. What's really going on? Man, put your hands together for the one and only Matt Morrison.
How you doing? You guys good?
I'm good. How you doing, Matt?
I'm good, man. Happy to be here and happy to see my boy Kirk. Me and Kirk know each other. It's funny. Look at that. He's on here with me, man.
Look at that small world. Look how small that Canada is. Look at that. It's a whole. Looks like it's a hop, skip, and jumping away. Look, Matt. Have you ever had grits? I'm just going to ask you right now.
I have. I'm not gonna lie though. I agree with Kirk. I'm not. My trips down south, I see it all the time. I eat it all the time. I prefer it with cheese though. But
okay, all right. So far, so good.
Yeah, but we don't have it in Canada. I mean, maybe you might find like a mom and pop shop, but I agree with Kirk. I've never seen it like in a store or anything. I don't think you could get it here.
Yeah. Canada, come closer.
Yeah, no, you got to talk with them.
You need grits. That's all I got to say. All right. So it's about you, Matt. All right. So first of all, welcome to the show. I appreciate you. First thing I want you to do, talk to the people out there. Who is Matt Morrison?
Oh, well, I'm just a guy who likes to write music and play it in the country genre, I guess. I'm just me. I try to be real. I don't try to please people. I just like to write music that I like, and hopefully other people like it too. That's it.
How did you start doing country music? Why country music?
Well, growing up, I grew up on like a small little family farm. So, kind of you got it right there. But as I got older, I didn't really like country anymore. You grow up, your tastes change and you move on. But I don't know. It just came back to me when I was like in my late 20s. I kind of got back onto it and I started writing, and it just kind of did it itself, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't really have like a solid answer,
It's cool. Hey, man, it's all about keeping it 100 and just showcasing yourself to the audience at large right now. How has this journey been with this music? Is everyone receptive to what you're doing?
I mean, straight up answer, no. But that's kind of the fun of it, is you're not doing it to please everyone. Like, it's not like we have bad responses, right? But I don't really look at the responses too much. And like, it sounds cliche, everyone says that, like, I don't care what people think. Like, we care, but I truly just want to make music that I'm proud of, right? So if they like it, that's a bonus. And if it gets somewhere, that's a bonus. I just want to be happy with what I do.
ultimate goal with your music career? Where do you see yourself in about 5 years?
I see myself being like self-sufficient with it. You know, money no longer an issue because as us artists, you know, could all attest. You know, sometimes you're either eating lobster or you're eating tuna. That's kind of how it goes, right? So it's hard sometimes. So 5 years, I want to be self-sufficient, just keep improving, selling out arenas, that kind of thing. Like I got the dreams, right? I just try to keep it realistic.
Yeah, man, you real laid back and cool. I like that, man. Welcome to the show. Yes. So the last question I'm gonna ask you before I allow you to introduce your song to everybody. Who is one person that you would love to duet or have featured on one of your songs?
I'm gonna keep it real with you because I've been saying the same person for years, but I truly, yeah, it's not you, Kirk. Don't worry. Now, me and Kirk have been saying for years we're gonna do a thing together, and then we can never line up our schedules. But we're bad at that. But no, I think a big one I like is Casey Musgraves. I've always thought Casey Musgraves is phenomenal. She's got a song out right now with Zach Bryan. She did a thing with Troye Sivan a while back, and she has her own great career. And I'd really like to duet with her. She's got one hell of a voice.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. You hear that, Casey? Let's go. Let's make it happen with Matt. All right, so Matt, set it up for us. Let us understand what's going on with this song.
Ooh, By the River is the name of the tune. I'm very proud of it. How do I describe it without sounding like a crazy person? It's basically authentic, unapologetic me. It's a song about like love. It's a song about murder. It's a song about running from the law. It's a song about just like a very outlaw country. And I like to call it, the word I've been using actually is swampy. It's got a swampy feel. That's what I call it. Swampy kind of grunge kind of country.
I walk down by the river, escape along, clear my head. The sun pushed through those southern pine trees, plans away, I've thought of what I did. What I done, can find enough. I did not regret it. Now the time to sign no trouble. Now the time to force my hand. But when I saw him trying my lovely, found my hands wrapped around his neck. I must confess, quite a mess of a crime I did commit. Now we run as those go, it takes a long way. Where we go, I do not know. No place safe. So here we go, along together. Run all night, run all day. Me and her with one another, as a hunter chases down his prey. I can't hide, I can't deny. Can I win this game? Now we run as those guns chase along the way. Where we go, I do not know. No place to stay. I stay along the river, long man's guns pointed at my back. Hold my ground so she can go on safely. I turn and draw as the sound of the gunshots crack.
Holy shit.
That's a good sign, I think. I think that's a good
Yo, I think I like swampy country music, dog.
That's what I like to hear, man.
We've had some country music on this show before. Look, this is all genres on this show.
Of course.
And by far, this is the best country music song we've had on the show right now. This is no hyperbole. I'm not pulling your chain. It's for real. You get props from me. That thing was nice, sir. Bravo to you. That's real talk coming from Mastrmynd. Wow. I was feeling it. Before I go to the people in the chat room and JS1 and Kirk, I got a question from my wife, the diva. She wants me to ask you, who are your musical inspirations or your musical influence?
Oof. I mean, I could give you a list for days. We could be here, but off the top of my head, it's gonna sound funny. I'm really big in the lyrics. I'm big in the lyrics. I love lyricists. So big ones for me in terms of lyrics, not sound, because sound I can't really tell you. Sounds like literally everybody. But big ones is I love for lyrics. I love NF and I love Hobson right now. And I grew up on Eminem and 50 Cent. I'm that era. So I love like the older rap where the lyrics just really carried through. That's kind of like big thing for me. That's always been a thing. I mean, Hobson and NF aren't old rap, obviously, but they carry on that really lyricist tradition. You know, it's just very intense lyrics. Those are two guys that come to mind right away.
JS1, talk to me. What you got?
Man, this song is so dope. Yo, your voice when you just started singing, that shit was amazing, bro. Like, you got a crazy voice. I really don't want to critique it because it's that damn good. But if I was the producer in the studio, I would have thrown a chair through the window at the drummer because the drummer could have picked up a little bit right before the transitions and gone crazy, and it would have added a little extra essence to it. Not saying that it ain't dope. It's dope as hell. I love it the way it is. But I just felt like he could have gone in a little bit further. Also, coming out of the second hook into the second verse, there was like a snag, a bump, or it was like a half beat off or something like that. It was almost like it was supposed to transition tighter. And if you could go back in, I'm not, obviously it's out now. So, but I'm saying definitely, when you go into concert mode, you definitely want to tighten up those transitions coming out of the hooks into the verses. Be on that drummer's ass, making sure that he's killing that shit. And the guitarist did a phenomenal job, man. You guys did a great job all the way around. I love this record. And make sure you are putting this shit out for syncing. You get on your publisher's ass and you tell them to get this shit on some TV shows because goddamn, woo!
Thank you, man. Thank you. Like, that's funny you said that because that's the goal. I could see this track in like a show or a movie. It's got that soundtrack vibe, so to speak, right?
Next. Yeah, the beginning of a TV show, some country ass white dude, shooting up people. Let's do it. I'm with it. Let's go.
Next season of Justified, we're gonna hear this swampy music.
Nah, bump that Yellowstone, baby. We killing niggas.
There we go. Yellowstone. Talk to me, Kirk. Real quick, what you think?
The same thing as what Jay said once said. Like, I can really see it in a movie, right? And I think Matt should definitely do a video for it. Even make it a movie. Yeah, like a movie type video.
You gonna help me, Kirk?
Yeah, I'll be the bad guy.
All right. I got a low budget, so you're coming in.
I'll shoot somebody.
Making moves already. That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
it.
Real quick with the audience. This song started off in Kev Williams. Big shout out to Kev Williams. He said, "Well, damn," and he said, "Gives me Bon Jovi vibes. I love it."
Okay.
JKL says, "Gives me Blaze of Vibes by Bon Jovi." Okay, then. Trudy keeping it 100. Not a country fan. Sorry.
Respect.
And we got some thumbs ups. I like that. That. And I told you, I think I like swampy country. And it's not country, it's swampy. And best country music song to date on here. And she said, "Sorry, I don't relate to swampy."
That's all right.
Love dance hall. Okay. And Perfect for TV by Kev Williams. And tell us, how can we get in contact with you? Share it with the world and let them know about this. This song just came out, right?
Yeah, it came out Friday. Like Friday just passed. So yeah, was it like 5 days ago, something like that? Yeah.
Hey, releasing music and coming to the indie show. That's how we do.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you wanna follow me, find me. I got all my socials at Matt Morrison Music on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that fun stuff. We got YouTube. We're on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, anywhere you can get music. Matt Morrison, you'll find me.
That is what's up. Thank you so much. We got it together from Matt. You can stick around to see who getting the top votes tonight, or you can get a message later. We'll put you back in the green room. Thank you so much, Matt, for rocking with us. All right, man. I'm sorry if we ran a little long, but that was fire. So the next person we got up goes by the name of K Jizzle. K Jizzle is from Stone Mountain, Georgia. USA is in the building. If you from Stone Mountain, say what's up. K Jizzle, are you there? He's in the green room. Please be there. K Jizzle, what's popping?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
K Jizzle is in the building. Man of mystery. I see you. Welcome to the show. Just to let you know that your lights are off or something because it's pitch black, but it's all good. We can hear you. Hopefully you got your folks from Stone Mountain tapped in. If not, have them tap in so they can watch your video and whatnot. So who is K Jizzle?
Hey, K Jizzle is a man of mystery. I'm just a musician, a father, performer, man of God, and just someone who's trying to do right by things, especially music.
Okay, shout out to God and Jesus. So, sir, how did you get into music?
Man, I was actually born actually do this. I started out playing trumpet, and soon as I started playing, they put me in the varsity band. I was like in the 8th grade, and then it went from there. And then I went to playing bass, keyboards, and stuff like that. And it just kind of came together.
All right. So, how would you define your musical style?
Man, it's just I have a unique style. I'm not trying to sound like everybody else. You know, I truly have my own style. It's a mixture of hip hop and indie music and pop. You know, and I guess you just have to hear it. And sometimes I speak in riddles. When I rap and stuff, I don't really tell you straight out what I mean. Sometimes you have to kind of read between the lines to really get what I'm saying.
Man, the mystery. Man, the few words. K Jizzle's
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
building. So set up this song. Tell us about this song. Set it up for us. And then introduce it.
Okay. The song I just released it about maybe a week and a half ago. It's called "You Running," and you can't love no more. It's just a thing of turmoil. Sometimes in life you have strife and turmoil, and and sometimes you just have to take matters into your own hand. And it's faith, even within this world, how things are just there's no real love anymore. You know, folk can't love no more. You know, and it's a melodic song, and it'll make you think. It kind of makes you think. And
right.
this is
Introduce it one more time. Set it up.
This is my new release by K Jizzle. It's called "You Running, You Can't Love No More."
Never be loving no more. 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 You can't love no more. You can't love no more. In these streets you take a hit, and where you wanna meet, you know I play for keeps. I see you running, cause the player wanna eat. The player is elite, and you know I play for keeps. I see you running, you make me take a leap, cause I'm coming with feet. I'm slashing greedy seats. I see you running, I'm gonna face the heat. It's freezing at my feet, and I feel the heat. I'm crazy coming. Never be loving no more. 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 You can't love no more. You can't love no more. My world is taking heat. They pulling like a thief. They bringing on that grief. I see you running. You falling like a leaf. I'm rising like a tree. You falling on your knees. I see you running. You don't want this peace. Stop taking all that grief. You might be holding grief. I see you running. Put you on a short leash. I'm making you believe you gonna go retreat. I see you running. Never be loving no more. 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 In these streets you take a hit, and where you wanna meet, you know I play for keeps. I see you running, cause the player wanna eat. The player is elite, did you know I play for keeps? I see you running, you make me take that leap, cause I'm coming with feet. I'm slashing greedy seats. I see you running, I'm gonna face the heat. It's freezing at my feet, and I feel the heat. I'm crazy coming. Never be loving no more. 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 You can't love no more. You can't love no more.
One time for your mind, it's your man Mastrmynd K Jizzle. Stone Mountain's own is in the building. You running? He asked y'all a question. You running?
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
gotta be paying
sir.
attention. He out here asking questions. People, can you answer those questions? Understand what's going on. Now, who did production on that?
I did.
Hello?
Oh, man, the people got it.
Hello?
Yeah, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Here.
I thought we lost you. All right. So who did production on that?
Yeah, I cooked that up myself,
Okay,
out of
then.
my own head.
All right. All right. Are you out doing performances?
Yeah, I performed sometimes for the Hosea Williams Feed the Hungry. I do that.
I've done that before. Yep.
I've done Taste of Soul Food, South Fulton Car and Bike Show. Out and about. I'm on the Larry Lawrence TV show on Channel 25 on the cable.
All right. My guy, Kev Williams says, I dig the sound, just needs to be developed. Keep building on it.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out, Skip. I appreciate you. Kirk.
Yeah, a bit. I have the same feeling like Kev, like what he said. I love the idea. You can hear what it should sound like, or it's supposed to sound like, but definitely, I see where it's going.
All right. We got in the chat room, J. Kale says, I think I need visuals to get the concept. Do you plan on doing any music videos for this?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to rock one soon. Yep.
All right, then. Let us know when you looking for folks to be in the music video. We'll spread the word.
Most definitely, man. I want to kind of make it epic as possible,
All right, I got you. The JS1.
Yes, sir.
It's on you. What you got?
Oh, okay. My bad. I was trying to type something in. But yeah, man, I love the idea of the record. I definitely feel like if you could have mixed down some of the effects off your vocals, because it was a little difficult for me to hear like what you were saying. So and I love the idea of it. I just feel like you definitely need to continue to keep rocking. Maybe collaborate with some more producers. To diversify the sound, make something a little bit different. But like other than that, man, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. That's what's up. Tell people how they can get in contact with you.
Oh, y'all can get in contact with me K Jizzle, KGIZZLE on most platforms, SoundCloud. You can get in touch Instagram, X, most definitely, and Facebook too, K Jizzle Music, Facebook.com/K Jizzle Music.
There we go. Thank you so much for rocking with us, K Jizzle.
Hey man, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's Stone Mountain's own K Jizzle. Last but not least, we have a returning artist. This is the returning artist is Sky Star. I don't have him in the building. Sky Star was on before. He was looking good, like he was about to do it. And then I think it was Ozzy came and knocked him out. It was either Ozzy or Kirk. One of them knocked him out. And now he's back to try it again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a brand new track from Sky Star. Let us know what you think. Here it is on the Indie Show.
Dark Joe. Dark Joe. Talk no man. Talk Joe. My style a kick in a real life. That's before what me like. Lick me chip in a real time. Log off them link and lift them try rewind. Stick the same pussy and lift them try rewind. Top banger. High school Guinness, high grade hot grabber. High voltage, me just feel charge on her. Me I get a head from Shana. My girl, stop, start swallow. Be a bitch for your card that lessons on her now. She a call me the top life dada. When me a up on a girls like spanner. Wickeder than that, big bitch. Watch her on your ear out, the be my silent like the bank robber. Through the money talk, me a dark dollar. If you a pussy on the front color one ya. Nazi run hot 97 like Jabba. We set up like, stop like, suck your mother. Yo, she ain't no shalala. Buckle up belly and get high and live. No time for that. Cracking on me palm and the boss in on me head. Give thanks to life from me get out of my bed. Now let the steel got the place I run red. Millions see account for me one beat enough. 20 grand, 50 grand, just not sweet enough. Condensed milk still not sweet enough. Some circle the bees and that's why green up. This me got me knock it, wicked, traffic, block it, clap me, chip it, happy, kick it. Any man where you run, shot, happy, pitch him. Me season up war, and not just in at the kitchen. Never get the message from the lover, just to watch the pigeon. Eagle, walk up on the curve, and not just shot up, picking bright like Bill a box and half, he ask if that not fitting better than him fitted. Left him frying on the sidewalk, people pass and the arcs. If that not chicken tree, some jockey, Nicky, cocky, black, them happy, icky it. Watch them with the lip glass, missy, happy, sick with one world ball. A long time we lack the skimmage, none of them are none of bad man, them just got the image. Get high and live, no time for that. Cracking on me palm and the boss in on me head. Give thanks to life from me get out of my bed. Now let the steel got the place I run red. Millions see account for me one beat enough. 20 grand, 50 grand, just not sweet enough. Condensed milk still not sweet enough. Some circle the bees and that's why green up. Tattoo, my style like kicking a real life. That's if you want me like lick me chip in a real time. Log off them link and lift them try rewind. Still the same pussy and lift them try rewind. My style like kicking a real life. That's if you want me like lick me chip in a real time. Log off them link and lift them try rewind. Still the same pussy and lift them try rewind. I live, no time for that. Cracking on me palm and the boss in on me head. Give thanks to life from me get out of my bed. Now let the steel got the place I run red. Millions see account for me one beat enough. 20 grand, 50 grand, just not sweet enough. Condensed milk still not sweet enough. Some circle the bees and that's why green up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are live. We are live on the Indie Show. All things indie was good. I'm going live on the Instagram as well. Just showing love to the folks. Y'all need to tap in bbclife.com. I need y'all to know. Talk to me. No, Kirk, what did you think of this song by Sky Star?
Big up Sky Star. It's a good song, you know what I mean? And shout out to Shano. Shano is like one of the Jamaica's best lyricists of all time. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Big up Sky Star, the whole foreign badness.
All right. JS1, talk to me. What you think?
Yo, I have no idea what they were saying, but I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I love every piece of this, man. Like, I didn't need to understand it. They were confident. They were high. There was enough blunts for the whole East Coast to get high. You know what I'm saying? They were on point. The beat was hard. You know what I'm saying? They were in pocket. I loved it. I loved it, man. Like, for real. Like, seriously, not even playing. I rock with it.
They rock with it. Hey, it was nice. I was digging it. Had me bopping. Let me see. My guy Kev Williams says, song is fire. Keep grinding. And Nadine says, this song I can bump to. J. Kells. I'm about to learn Jamaican. A lot of good Caribbean vibes lately. Hashtag respect. And then Jamal says he loves this song right here. All right, folks, it is time to vote. JS1, talk to them. Tell them how they can vote tonight.
Man, what you need to do right now is go to vote.theindieshow.co right now and cast your vote. You go right up in that top part of the website. It says vote. You click on the vote button, and then boom, you got the three options. Is it going to be my man Matt Morrison coming with that country greatness? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be our guy K Grizzle. You know what I'm saying? Coming with some of that country swag. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to know whether you're going to stay go. He just wants some answers. Or, you know what I'm saying? Our Jamaican homies out there smoking, drinking, and giving y'all the best Jamaican rap music you've probably ever heard. Go to vote.theindieshow right now and vote. That's all I got to say.
That's all that needs to be said. It's the Indie Show, all things indie. We are done with that. All right, so vote. We'll let you know at the end of the show who wins and who will be coming back next week, because that's how we do it. Real Media is in the building. They said, big up, Mr. Diamond. Mr. International is in the building. This is the Indie Show, all things indie. We show love to independent artists and entrepreneurs. If you're doing things on the independent scale on your own, we're here for you. It's a safe space. We have a lot of fun. We showcase you to the world. And all I ask for you, just keep it 100, kick back, relax, and share this safe space, this creation, this secret late night talk show with the rest of your world. All right? And come join our chat room because the chat is where it's at. Pocahontas is in the building. Speaking of Pocahontas, make sure y'all tap in after this, immediately after this show. It's the after show. We're going to recap this episode and have her official, unofficial music video release party. It's going down in a major way. While we're doing all of that, it is time for one-on-one with Mr. International himself.
I can't believe that it's finally me and you and you and me, just us.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, man, look, JS1 hooks me up with all my sound effects. I don't ask any questions. I just clap my hand and say, thank you so much for bringing that fire. I love it. So, Kirk, for the folks who do not know who you are, who are not privy to the episodes that you've been on with us, who is Kirk Diamond? Just really quick.
A reggae artist, you know what I mean? Conscious reggae artist, conscious music, you know. Yeah.
Why music? What made you start doing conscious music, reggae?
Why started we doing music or conscious music?
Yeah, all of it. However steps it led you to. So why music?
Well, music, I mean, like the trailer said, you know what I mean? I moved to Canada in 1994. And when I got here, it was like a culture shock, you know. It was, reggae music was the only thing that kept me grounded to my Jamaican culture in Canada. You know, and then it just became the way I express myself. You know, it's always been me, you know. So as far as the conscious side goes, no, I saw my life going the wrong way at one point, you know, to the point where I had like me and another artist, I think he was on the live TG, that we could have been the worstest of people if we chose to be, you know. And then we just like a switch just flipped, like, no, we can't do that. And then it's been conscious ever since. And, you know, I mean, we've been blessed to have the you know, the success that we've had, you know, in music all over the world.
So would you say music saved your life?
Definitely, on more than one occasion.
Can you imagine life without music, without you doing music?
No, I wouldn't be here. There's nothing to imagine. If I'm being honest, no.
No, that's what's up. Look, man, this is the indie show. This is what we do, the interviews. If y'all like the interviews where people talking one-on-one, the one-on-one segment is where we're doing it. And already we're finding out we're getting deep. He would not be here without music. Music saved his life. Now that music has saved your life, what are you doing with your life? Now, we can skip. Look, I'm going to skip ahead just real quick. You can always double back. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about the tour that you just went on, because when you was with us before, you were telling us how you financed this tour. You're going on tour, you're financing it, you're going to Europe. How did that turn out in your mind? How pleased are you with your tour?
It's amazing. You know, I mean, we just finished the summer tour yesterday. We finished the last show in Fredericton, New Brunswick. The week before we were in London, the UK, which I called you from.
Which was crazy. I'm still just like, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but the fact that you did blew my mind. I have nothing but respect for you, man.
Thank you. You know what I mean? But it's been great. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where I look back at it. You know, like the entire process of constantly rehearsing with the band, and me and my band's been together for 5 years, 5 6 years. And COVID happened, and when COVID happened, we were just like, what the hell's gonna happen now, right? And then Canada being, everybody thinks Canada is winter 12 months out of the year, which is close, but it's not as big as America, so it's not like we have a lot of places that we can go. Like with the
Yeah.
States, you could go from New York to Philly to Atlanta to DC to it. You know what I mean? Just on the East Coast alone, you have so much cities that you could tour. Where in Canada, it's probably like, especially for reggae music, it's only maybe like 3 cities in the entire country that you could probably be successful at:
What are those 3 cities?
Toronto, Montreal, and Calgary. No, 4, Vancouver as well.
Is
Right?
reggae spreading across the country, or is it just being centralized in those 4 places?
I wouldn't know. You don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things that when I go to places, usually I'm the one that's financing it,
Ah,
right? Or if I'm booked for like a festival, it's not a reggae festival, it's like a rock festival or a folk festival. Like me and Matt could be on the same show,
yeah.
right? But again, it's about the message in the music and the energy in the music and how people feel, right? And then we kind of follow the Bob Marley blueprint, where it's a lot of people don't know that Bob Marley was opening for like the Commodores,
Oh wow.
right? And Peter Tosh opened for the Rolling Stones. So we don't shy away from those opportunities as well. But like I said, it's the message and how you make the people feel after the show. So we keep getting called back to do these shows because of exactly what I said, how we make the people feel.
That's what's up. Are the crowds different in Canada than they are in the various European countries?
Um, in some sense, So for example, the biggest reggae festival in the world is in Spain right now. Yeah, it's called Rasta Time.
Wow.
It just happened like a few weeks ago. Um,
Okay.
it's 1 week of just reggae music, and Europe has the most reggae festivals in the world, right? So someone could do an entire year just touring Europe alone in only reggae venues.
Word.
Yeah,
It's like that.
yeah,
Wow.
right. Whereas in Canada now, it's like, well, for one, I don't see much black people at my shows. You know, what I mean? It's mostly other folks that I will see, unless I'm
Hmm.
in Toronto.
I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. Ladies and gentlemen, we sitting up here talking one-on-one with Mr. International himself, the reggae sensation. Kirk Diamond is in the building. Don't forget to vote for your favorite artist. Whoever you vote for to get the most votes is coming back next week. If they get 3 weeks in a row, they get to sit in the hot seat like Kirk Diamond is right now. Understand it's going down. This is the Indie Show, all things indie. I'm gonna switch gears. The conversation is going well. We will continue it. But what I want to do is play some mastermind games and give someone some money. If you would like to win some money playing mastermind games, put your cash app in the chat and we'll randomly choose someone. JS1, let's kick it.
Let the games begin!
Big shout outs to Nadine. She is saying Canada is in the building. Nadine, what's happening? All right, so in Mastermind Games, our guest has to answer some fun questions. For every question that he gets right, he wins $1 for someone.
Oh,
And
for
if he
someone, I
really
thought it was.
Yeah, and if he gets all 10 right, that's $10 that somebody can win if you put your cash app in the chat room right now. But if he gets
Canada
three
doesn't have Cash
strikes,
App.
Oh, Canada doesn't have Cash App? Look at that. We learn something new every day. Oh well, we playing for fun today. Who knew? All right. So if he gets 3 strikes, I get to keep my money, but I'm keeping it anyway because I can't send it to Canada. But that's okay because Canada doesn't have grits. And y'all was supposed to use this $10 to buy grits. Since y'all don't have grits, you don't get my money via Cash App. And I'm not sending you a check because if I send you an American check, I don't want international people knocking on my door talking about, hey, you sending money across state lines. That is not happening. All right, so today's game is called Survey Says. And if you guys ever watch Family Feud, hopefully there's Family Feud in Canada. Family Feud, I need, in this game, all you have to do is give me the number 1 answer. 100 people have been surveyed, probably Americans have been surveyed, and I just need you to give the number 1 answer. You can ask for help from the chat, but when it's time to give your answer, you have to say final answer. Do you understand, sir?
I understand.
He understands. He is looking very confident. That is excellent. And we have the hater of the night, Jay Kales. He always wants me to lose my money. He wants me to lose in general. I want to laugh in his face when I win. And shout out to A-Sun, East End Toronto is in the building. All right, so here we go. It is time for Survey Says. All right, here's the first question. Name a place from which people try to leave at the earliest possible moment. A place where someone is trying to leave at the earliest possible moment. Let's see. Is that your final answer?
It is for me.
You got to say it.
Oh, that's my final answer. It's church.
All right. This man says church. Can I get my first strike? No. The number 1 answer is church.
Church.
This is not going according to plan. What the people in the chat room saying? Asa said, big up Kirk Diamond.
Yeah,
J. Kills, the hater says church. So, yes, y'all got it. All right, here we go. The next question. Name something people regret lending to friends. Name something people regret lending to friends.
Money. Final answer, money.
All right. So Canada is behind. This is probably a reference to Cash App, but CA Cash App, CA Canada. Anyway, wait, hold on. This JKL says money. Kimberly says money, and Real Media says e-transfer. I don't know what an e-transfer is,
So
but
that's how we spend money here.
Oh yeah, I don't have e-transfer, so I'm sorry. Correct, money. Look, you cool people and everything, but if we can start off the season with a win for me, I would really appreciate that. All right. Yeah. All right. So number 3. Here's our third question. What type of vehicle would you hate to see parked in front of your house when you come home from work? Once again, what type of vehicle would you hate to see parked in front of your house when you come home from work?
An ambulance. Final answer.
Ambulance, final answer, he says. Let's see what the chat people are talking about. Okay, she is slow. And JKL says the police. All right. Survey says, what could the answer is? She says cops. The answer is police car. Yes. On the board, first strike. We got 2 more strikes, and this is going to be a great start to the season. Wait a minute. This dude said a funeral car in front of your house. I mean, Number one answer. I don't know about wait. Yes, dog. A funeral in front of your house. Look, dog. Hey, man, some bad wrong is going on. Is there a funeral in front of your house? All right, here we go. Name something you'd hate to be on when it breaks down. Name something you'd hate to be on when it breaks down.
Elevator. Final answer.
Elevator. He says elevator. Waiting to see what the chat people are saying. I'm waiting for you to get to say the magic words, so I'm giving you time.
Oh, the final answer. Elevator.
Survey says airplane. We surveyed 100 people, and they do not want an airplane to break down while they are on it. I can dig that.
Okay.
Yes, look. Yes, look. Oh, Kimberly is. You should have chatted sooner, Kimberly. He needed your help. But yeah, no. Look, they just wanted to be a part of it. All right, here's the next one. Number 5. Let me get my X real quick. Yes, write it down. I like looking at it. We asked 100 parents, name a food that you let your kids prepare for themselves. Name a food that you let your kids prepare for themselves. Now take a moment. Think about it, because you have 2 strikes. We have about 5-6 questions left. If you miss this, I get to laugh and dance in front of Jay Kells' face because I started off season 6 with a win. Let's see what the chat room is talking about. Real quick. Shaheen says eggs. Jay Kells says cereal. And immigration, really, dog? You don't want immigration in your front door. These are the type of things. And Kimberly says sandwich. So we got egg, cereal, and sandwich. Or you can just choose your own thing. What is your answer, sir?
Definitely not grits.
You still gonna get a strike.
I'm gonna go with Jay Kells and the cereal. Final answer.
This dude says grits. You stupid dog. He said grits because he said cereal. Cereal is the correct answer. God dang it! I just knew this was it. Number 6. I don't like this. Name an excuse for lateness that bosses get sick of hearing. Name an excuse for lateness that bosses get sick of hearing. For the people just now tuning in, this segment is called Mastrmynd Games. And right now, our special guest, Mr. International himself, Kirk Diamond, has 2 strikes. If he misses this one, I win and keep all my money that I can't send by e-transfer.
Okay, I'm gonna go with traffic.
Jay Kells says traffic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with traffic.
Traffic. What else you
Final
got?
answer, yeah.
Okay. Shaheen says traffic. Nadine says slept in. Kimberly says car broke down. Jamal is stupid says my wife threw grits on me. I'm not going to listen to you anymore. The answer is traffic. Gosh, 2 people. Traffic. All right, we got 4 questions left. I'm not feeling this. Here we go. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Real or fictional, name a famous Paul. Real or fictional, name a famous Paul. Look, we surveyed 100 possible Americans. So, name a famous Paul. Yes, we know the chat has a delay. I try to stick around, pause for y'all to catch up. I understand how this works. I got you. But he's fast.
It's not going to be Sean Paul. It's not going to be Sean Paul.
Paul Blart. We got Sean
I'm
Paul.
gonna go with Paul Walker.
Paul Walker. We got 2 Paul Walkers. We got a Paul McCartney. Paul Mooney. We got a bunch of Pauls. You can choose them or go on your own. But yes, I would say Shaheen, it is definitely not Sean Paul. So I put it out there. Paul Bunyan. Pocahontas says Paul Bunyan. It got to be a Texas thing. All right. So
Paul Walker, final answer. I think.
Paul Walker, final answer. Did 100 Americans say Paul Walker? Survey says
Paul
no.
Newman.
Paul Newman. And all is right with the world. We start season 6 with a win by Mastrmynd because this is Mastrmynd Games. I appreciate you, big homie. That was a good run. And you're a winner in my book. What'd you say?
Who's Paul Newman?
This dude said, "Who's Paul Newman?" You know Kirk Diamond. I'm sorry, Kirk Douglas, but no Paul Newman. He's a famous American actor. When you get a chance,
I know.
Look up Paul Douglas. Paul Newman. Look him up on the YouTube if y'all got YouTube in Canada. Maybe y'all have YouTube.ca. Look, Canada, you need grits. If you had grits, everything else would be working in Canada. Jeez. All right, let's move on to our next segment. It's called Indie University.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Paul Newman.
That's what I said.
Oh, snap.
Paul Walker, no.
Should have been Sean Paul.
All righty, in the university, we ask you 5 questions that the people need to know coming from independent entrepreneurs such as yourself. Are you ready, sir?
Okay.
All right, question number 1. Someone watching this interview may be contemplating starting their own business. What advice would you give them?
Just on business or music?
Let's go what you know. Let's do music.
It has to be something that it has to be true to them. You know what I mean? Like if it's something that they want to really pursue. Because if it's not something that you love or something that's true to you, you're gonna quit when times get rough. So it has to be something that you're passionate about.
I feel you. All right, next question. How do you get the world to notice you and your music? What's your marketing strategy?
The number one is make good music. And number 2 is go where I'm wanted or appreciated.
Oh.
So finding your target audience at all times.
All right, that's what's up. Next question. What's the greatest joy you've gained from starting this music career?
You know what? To be honest with you, the greatest joy that I think I've had since doing music has been seeing my parents accept me for being a musician. Because they found out I was doing music maybe like 5 years after I was actually doing music.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was their reaction?
The first time they heard I was doing music, it was like, yeah, that's nice. You should get a job and get pension when you retire. And then they came to see me do a show. The first show they saw me do in 2018, then that kind of changed. Then my mom became my biggest fan. So, you know.
Shout outs to mom. All right. We still talking about grits. We have fried dumplings. We don't need grits. Man, whatever y'all talking about. Yeah, Canada, send me some fried dumplings. Let me see what they talking about. Is it a breakfast? Is fried dumplings, we eat fried dumplings for breakfast?
Yeah, but you
Inquiring
can eat it
minds
all
want to
day.
know. All day.
Usually, but you can eat it all day. Yeah, it's
All
nice.
right. Yeah. Sky's the limit for Kirk Diamond. Respect. Yes. The question number 4. Does the fear of doing this thing independently ever go away?
Does the fear of doing it independently ever go away?
Yeah, like you just financed a whole European tour. Was that scary?
Yeah, because I mean, you put everything into doing something, and you don't know when the next dollar is coming, right? And it's not um guaranteed that you're gonna make anything. It's not a guarantee that it's going to go well when you get there. Um, so the fear of doing it independently, financially is always there, but the satisfaction of knowing that you're doing what you're supposed to do, it always trumps that fear, you
That's
know.
what's up. All right. And our last question for Indy University is, what's the one misconception about owning your own business or being a musician that people need to know the truth about? So yeah, misconception about being a musician.
Um, that we're rich or the money is always there. Because a lot of times, even the biggest artists that you see, like flaunting the Rolexes and the big houses and the cash, not really like that. You know what I mean? A lot of these things are not real. You get me? Like, you name the biggest artist you've ever heard, I guarantee they're telling you something that is not real. It is a part of the facade, as they say. You know. Um, and I think a lot of people, that's why I try to keep my thing as real as possible. I try to, the way anything you hear me sing about, like the people on the chat that know me well can hold me accountable for it,
Yeah.
you know. Um, but a lot of people will think that, okay, because a man sings about, certain things, whether good or bad, that it's real, that's their real life. Sometimes it's not. And if it is real, then you can see what usually happens at the end of the day. If it's negative, then negative usually finds them. If it's positive, then positive finds them at the end of the road, you know. But if it's not true, then you can tell that too.
True that. True that. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. He just launched into university. Watch it. Yo. So just a couple more questions for our one-on-one interview. What do you think the state of reggae music is right now? Is
The
it
state of
healthy?
reggae, um, it's healthy. It's healthy. As long as people aren't looking at what is being promoted too much. It's never like it's independent. Like your show is very important, not just for reggae music. It's important for all genres of music because these are the people that are actually giving you, are coming on your program and literally putting their love and their life on display for you to see. A lot of the times, especially with reggae music, we see a lot of people being promoted not because of talent, but because of who has something to gain from it.
True.
You know what I mean? And me traveling and going around the world to promote myself has always been something, I guess I could say, from an egotistical standpoint of myself, because I want it to be known that if ever wherever you see the biggest artist in reggae music, I should be there as well.
Talk to him.
You know what I mean? My music videos, it always has a certain standard or quality because I watch the music videos that are coming out and I hold myself to that standard. So if it's going to cost me a certain amount of money to get it without breaking bank, or whether I have to go to some university and find someone that is young that wants to do it, and we teamwork together and create whatever um, product that we have to create to get that quality to where it is, then that's what I'm going to do without owing anybody anything without, you know, feeling like someone has everything over me. If that makes sense, you know.
Oh
So
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keeping it real.
yeah, so with reggae music, there's people that are making good reggae music, you know, and there's people that are doing a great job of representing the culture where they are. So, for example, like even Skystar and his crew are the only ones representing dancehall in Calgary and Edmonton, Alberta. That's the west coast of Canada,
Okay.
right? And the market is not very big there either. So for them to be seen and for me to even know about them, you know that they're doing a good job to be recognized elsewhere, you know. So I think the state of it is good as long as people are looking past the smoke screen.
Real quick before we go, this is we talking with Mr. International Kirk Diamond's in the building. Anybody you would like to work with that you haven't worked with yet on a project?
Um, Anybody that I would like to work with, you know, to be honest with you, I'm kind of different when it comes to collabing with people.
Do tell.
I like working with people that have that mutual respect for my work as well, right? So, for
Yeah.
example, I could give you a name, but that person don't even know who I am mostly, or maybe they've never heard my music, or maybe they heard my music and don't like it, right? Um, and if that's the case, I would never pay somebody any amount of money to work with me just because you have a name and I don't, right? I like working with people that we develop a relationship with them. Like I develop a relationship with them where I have that mutual respect for them. They have that mutual respect for me. You feel that on the record. It's easier that way. You feel that love and that respect on the record instead of. And I've seen people pay thousands of dollars to people to be on a song because they thought it would get you somewhere else, and then people could feel that this shit is fake. You know what I mean? Like they really don't mess with you like that. You know, they just robbed you of a couple of bags because you were willing to give it to them. You know,
Yeah.
so that's all. And then, I hope I don't sound like messed up for saying that, but I'd rather to work with someone that likes me than pay someone that doesn't like me or even know me
No, I feel
for
you. Now
any
that's
form of
real,
recognition.
and this is what we hear. We keeping it real and telling the truth. All right,
Yeah.
folks. Before we get up out of here, tell folks how they can get in contact with you. And do you have any new music videos or performances coming up?
Yeah. So on October 6th, my album with Finn, um, entitled Dread, will be released on all streaming platforms. We're also going to be putting out the album on cassette, CDs, and vinyl.
Oh, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. And I suggest every artist that like Ason is in big up Ason Eastwood. He's one of the best rappers in Canada. You know what I mean? That been doing shows with like Wu Tang and Jada Kiss and Styles P and all them. So, you know, for him to even be in here showing love is an honor and blessing for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys gotta connect. Um yeah, so I have that project coming out and I suggest any independent artist to try that way as well. You know, still put out your CDs, still put out cassettes because people buy cassettes apparently. And your vinyls, you know what I mean? And still try to get to radio
Yeah.
because radio do pay more than streaming. You know what I mean?
There it is.
Don't let these people fool you, right? And then on October 7th, I'll be having the album release concert in Toronto. You know, so yeah,
That's
just
what's
love.
up. Let's just put your hands together. Hey, this is your friend and mine, Kirk Diamond. Put your diamonds in the chat room. Jay Kills was like, where were artists like this when I was banging out music? Great interview. Hey, son, physical product matters for us indie artists. That's real talk. JS1, it's time for the last word. The last word. This is when we go in the last word. This is when we go around the mic and just say the last thing that's on our mind. I will go first. I just want to thank everyone that tuned in. I appreciate everybody from Canada, all the islands, UK, the United States, everyone that took time to show love to homie Kirk Diamond on his episode, the season 6 premiere of the Indie Show. I appreciate you. Please tap in with us each and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you are an artist and you would like to be on We'll Be the Judge of that in the future, look at the scroll at the bottom and you'll get all the information right there. JS1, kick your shouts.
I want to thank everybody that tuned in. I want to thank, the artists that came on today. Oh my God, it was dope. Shout out to the guy, my man Morrison. He was fire. Shout out to Kirk for being, such a great gentleman and a great artist and showing us so much love. We thank you. And of course, everybody in that chittity chat, man. I love y'all, man. I check y'all every week and I appreciate y'all for tapping in.
Kirk, last word.
I mean, Mastrmynd is love. JS1 is love as well. Big up everybody that, tuned in, that was showing love, that was participating in the chat. Until I see you guys again, man, just love and prosperity. And follow me at Kirk Diamond. See? Oh.
That's what's up. One time for your mind. It's your man, Mastrmynd. Thank y'all so much. Next week, tap in. It's DJ JC. If you rock with Goody Mob, if you remember Ludacris, he is our guest next week. DJ JC. I have to say he's the best DJ in the world. He's my favorite DJ. Even did a party that I hosted once before. So shout out. It's going to be a great interview. I've had him on my radio show back in the day. One of my favorite interviews we've ever done. You can find it on Mixcloud if you search for the Takeover Countdown. JS, before we get out of here, what's the votes?
The vote is in. Matt Morrison.
Yo! Okay. I see you. Big shout outs to Matt. Matt will be back, and we'll see what the competition is like next week. Congratulations to Matt. Congrats to everybody that voted. My man A-Sun said Kirk Diamond, the best Canada has to offer. I cannot disagree. He is that dude, and in my mind, he represents Canada. So until y'all get some grits, my name is Mastrmynd. See y'all next week. Please come back, Canada. Please. I love y'all. Tune in. Stick around. We're going to come back live. This is going to be on bbclife.com, right, JS1?
You are correct, sir.
Yes. So stick around. In a few minutes, it is going to be the recap of this episode and the official, unofficial video release party for Pocahontas. Dallas, stand up. It's your man, Mastrmynd. I'm out of here.
Hey, yo, that time, man. The Indie Show. My main man, Mastrmynd.
The Indie Show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by Mastrmynd, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this.